keep on with this landing," Gavin said. He resumed his climb. With the main engines firing downward was toward the ship's rear, so he had to pull himself up against the acceleration. He reached the control room hatch, the open control room hatch, and pulled himself through. Sweat and hot electronics replaced the food vomit stench. Scruggs, the youngest of their crew members, sat at a smaller console in front of him. "Recruit Scruggs, you forgot to dog the hatches shut again." Scruggs didn't look up. "It's Private Scruggs now, engineer, and that's on Dina's checklist, not mine. I'm responsible for making sure that the sensors, landing gear, and thrusters are pulled back in their bays. She has internal controls." She pointed at her course plot. "Centurion, why did we change course here?" "Navy there." Senior Centurion Anna pointed at the sweating pilot seated at the front left console. "Saw those mountains coming closer and realized that somebody could put a missile there, so he swung away to stay out of range. Really, he didn't think it, he just reacted. He may be a drunk, but the Imperial Navy trained him well." "Pilot Dirk is not a drunk," Lee, the navigator and fourth member of the control room crew, said. "He just needs something to relax him before he lands." "Isn't that his girlfriend back there? Ms. Sexy Pants' job to do that?" Anna said. "She's not his girlfriend. They're just space friends," Lee said. Anna laughed. "Space friends? Is that what the kids are calling it now? I like that." "I've located the river," Lee said. "Pilot Dirk turned 22 degrees spinward and will be lined up on it." The ship tilted, turned, then settled on its new course. "Does nobody care that all the sensors say that we're going to crash when we land, shake to bits and burn up in the atmosphere?" Gavin asked. "I thought that's why we cranked those Empire-damned covers over the trusses and containers," Anna said. "To make everything streamlined." "Landing legs aren't in," Gavin said. "We're going to crash." "Absolutely no chance of that happening," Anna said. "No way. We'll crash when we land." "They teach you all about landings in the Army, Centurion?" Gavin asked. "Not a thing, but I'm not worried about crashing," Anna said. "Why not, Centurion?" Scruggs asked. Anna tapped his console, which mirrored onto hers, and pointed to a red warning message. "Because, on this course, we'll burn up in a fiery explosion long before we land." The vote against a fiery explosion was brief and unanimous. To drop speed, Lee instructed Dirk to temporarily cut the main engines, and the ship would glide into the ground. "The landing gear might not deploy when we land," Gavin said. "Another maintenance failure on your part," Anna said. "I have to say, the engineering department isn't keeping up to speed here. Perhaps we should acquire a more experienced engineer." "Good idea, Centurion," Gavin said. "We'll just head up to the nearest Imperial recruiting station and post an ad for one." "Think the fake personal IDs you provided will hold there?" "Probably as well as your fake ship ID will," Anna said. "Why won't the landing gear deploy?" "The shield over it might have retracted while we were in re-entry. If it's open to space, the heat might damage it or cause it to freeze." "By retracted, do you mean broke open?" Anna said. "Are the landing legs deployed?" "They could be," Gavin said. "I checked on the board like you showed me," Scruggs said. "It showed the landing legs cranked in, and I went down and manually gave each one 3 cranks, just like the list said." "She did. I double-checked it," Anna said. "As wearying as I find the lot of you sometimes, I have no plans to die in a bizarre re-entry accident. When I die, I'm going to die with a weapon in my hand, preferably a bayonet." Scruggs beamed.